Today I'm delighted to be joined by the MD of Todd River Resources, Will Dix. Hi Will, how are you?
Hi Dannika, going well, thanks.
So you recently announced that you'd identified a number of bedrock conductors at the Nerramyne Project in the Murchison district of Western Australia, where Chalice and S2 Resources are also active. Can you walk us through the results?
It's a brand new area for us up at Nerramyne, and we thought the best way to attack it was to fly a fairly extensive SkyTem airborne EM survey. And basically what that has done is it's given us a broad overview of whether there's any conductive material at depth. It's effective down to about 200, 300 metres depth. And we've got several bedrock conductors that we've identified from that. Some of them we're a bit unsure about because we haven't done the on-ground follow-up, but importantly for us, Conductor A, which is at the southern end of the project, has also got anomalous copper geochemistry that we've recently done in the field. So, as an explorer, you like the layer effect, and we've got the right geology, the right geochemistry, and now we've got a bedrock conductor there as well. So it's exciting for us, and we're looking forward to getting really active in the field up there.
That's fantastic. And on that, I guess these bedrock conductors represent new exploration targets for the company. What are you doing in terms of following up and testing the targets?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, they do. And there's a couple of things that are happening at the moment. First of all, we're going back up into the field and we'll finish off as much of the surface geochemical sampling as we can. Not all the areas are amenable to that work, so where we can, we'll sample. And on the back of that, we'll also bring in a fixed loop EM crew. And that's a really important step for us because that will define with quite a lot of precision the exact location of the conductors. And then that will let us determine exactly where our drill targets will be. And the rig's booked for June, July. So as soon as that's up there, we'll be drilling. And that's going to be really the exciting time for us, is to see what this all means and see what's down there.
Absolutely, that's great to hear. I guess you have been a little bit quiet on the news flow front this year. How are the other projects progressing, and what can investors expect in terms of news flow coming up?
Yeah, we have. And there's a lot of the drilling from Berkshire Valley that we did in December and January that we're still waiting on results. They're trickling through, but I think there's 12 of the 17 RC holes that we drilled we still haven't seen anything on. And that's just a function of the labs being quite overwhelmed. So as that comes through, we'll have more to put out. We're active there at the moment at Berkshire Valley. We're about to today or tomorrow kick off an air core and RC drilling program at our Havoc prospect, which is in the far north of the project. It's the single biggest intrusion that we've drilled to date at Berkshire Valley, and that's it's another target that we'll have a good look at. As well as Berkshire Valley, we're active down at our Pingerup project near Lake Grace. It's a new area. There's 12 intrusions that we've identified there that we'll look at doing some field work on at the end of the current year, so at the end of the next harvest. And we're going back into the Northern Territory as well. So we'll be back at Mount Hardy. We're going to do some base metal work at the northern part of the project. And we're going to go back through some of the Hendrix drill core and pick out the pegmatites we intersected and just have a look at those in a bit more detail and probably run a few assays for lithium and things like that. So there's a lot going on, and hopefully that news flow will be a lot more consistent for the rest of the year.
Definitely looking forward to it. So much going on. Thanks so much for your time today, Will.
Thanks, Dannika, anytime.